enhance the deployment of U.S. strategic assets in South Korea. Kim has also vowed to take a series of strong military offensive actions until the U.S. and South Korea admit and give up their hostile policy against the regime. In response, the South Korean military said it will strengthen its defense posture against any threats from North Korea. On the economic front, the Bank of Korea has frozen its key interest rate for the fourth consecutive time. The central bank announced the decision following Thursday's Monetary Policy Committee meeting. With the rate freeze, the figure stays at 3.5%. The BOK began raising the base rate in August 2021 when it decided to normalize the rate, which had been significantly lowered due to COVID-19. But the base rate has remained at 3.5% since February. Experts say concerns over the economy were the major factor behind the BOK's decision. In the meantime, the continued surge in U.S. consumer prices seen over the last 2 years finally seems to be cooling off. The latest consumer price index data from the Labor Department on Wednesday shows the U.S. annual inflation slowed to 3% last month from a year ago. It's been easing for 12 consecutive months, and it's a sharp fall from a 40-year high of more than 9% in June 2022. However, with it still remaining above the Federal Reserve's 2% target rate, officials have signaled another rate hike by a quarter point at its next meeting in 2 weeks. Now moving to the weather forecast. A monsoonal rain system will continue to batter the nation with heavy downpours. For now, heavy rain alerts are issued for parts of central regions, including the Seoul metropolitan area and Gangwon-do province. Be extra careful out on the roads tonight. For parts of Chungcheong-namdo and Jeollabuk-do provinces, extreme downpours are expected with up to 400 millimeters in the forecast. The surrounding regions, including here in Seoul, will see up to 300. Torrential rainfall will continue to lash inland regions until this Saturday. Now, the current temperature are 25 degrees in Seoul, 26 degrees in Busan, and 26 degrees on Jeju-do Island. Stay tuned. You're listening to Arirang Radio. Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
The time is 8 p.m.
Radion'us. The Native Americans periodically spend time alone just for themselves. They took the time to sit in silence for a while and gather their scattered souls as one. As we go through life, we often give pieces of our hearts to people who are passing by or to the things we need to do. But if the given pieces doesn't return back to us, we often feel very empty. For the next 2 hours, I hope the lost fragments of our hearts come back to us once again while listening to some nice songs. It is the time for us. We'll begin Radion'us. Welcome!
Going through the moon, you're driving it too smooth. We don't got it below. Yeah, spinning off the top, yeah. Going through the moon, you're driving it too smooth. We don't got it below. Yeah, spinning off the top, I know I'm a player for you, but I always wait up in front of you. Yeah, you got me hooded and dry in the mirror up and down. Always turn freaky secret, you're undivided. You're speeding up the top, you know you're so amazing. Yeah, getting my zone, I know you wanna cry. Getting my zone, I know you wanna cry. Going through the moon, you're driving into smooth. We don't got it below. Spinning off the top, spinning off the top, yeah. Going through the moon, you're driving into smooth. We don't got it below. Spinning off the top, yeah. your point of view 위로 뒤로 움직이고도 다 새롭게만 보여 make me act a fool Take this, girl, I know you like this You see me how I do it, girl, I know you like this We've been going off and don't know when it's stopping 가는 허리 전에 도는 jazz You know I sit through 세상처럼 벗어내 이놈이 그럼 들었다는 기분 Yeah, you know where we going, gotta keep it coming I know how you like it when I'm looking on Going through the moon You're driving into smooth We don't got it below Yeah, spinning off the top, spinning at the top Yeah, going through the moon You're driving into smooth We don't got it below Yeah, spinning off the top, spinning off the top Yeah
Welcome to the show, guys. Today's July 13th, Thursday, and the first song we played for you was Hip Drive by Rove and Jimmy Brown. This is your DJ Samuel Seo of Radion'us. I wonder how you guys are doing. And with that, I'm going to go through hi messages from you guys and Benny. Of course, the first one to get to this show. Hello and happy Thursday, Samdi and everyone. Paying 866 goes, hi Samuel Seo and everyone. And Claire Hardiker says, good evening, Sam and everyone. Happy Thursday. Clara Nagata, hello Samuel and everyone. Flavy Arts, hi everyone. And Siska Andriani, happy Thursday, Sam, the RNS team and everyone. Good evening. And Alexander Lucina complimenting about my tattoo on my left arm. Nice tattoo on your left arm, DJ Sam. Thank you so much. But the thing about tattoos, I usually prefer to hide them whenever I go on live for a TV show or radio or whatever. But the thing about today is it is so humid in South Korea since the rain is pouring down at this moment. And the weather, too, is so hot. You guys know how the weather is like if it's humid and raining at the same time. It is very unpleasant, and that is why I decided to wear just a t-shirt for today's show. So thank you so much for complimenting, by the way. And a Korean listener, I believe, goes by the name of Bom, sent us a hi emoji. Thank you so much for tuning in. 만약에 한국 분이시라면 꼭 끝까지 들어주세요. 그리고 스폰지밥님께서도 암호 화이팅, fighting 암호. So this person goes by the name of SpongeBob and apparently a fan of 암호 who's going to be joining us for the second half. And a lot of others like Heather B, Flavy Arts, Jennifer, thank you so much, and Turtle. Thank you so much for tuning in. Adrian, welcome to the show. And I'm just going to cut it right there and say hi to the rest of you guys for sometime else. Anyway, about the opening. So, the opening, spending time alone. In other words, could be referred to as meditating by yourself, right? So, actually, I brought 12 science-based benefits of meditation for the ones who don't meditate on a daily basis, which I started to do every morning. That lasted about a week from now. And it actually helped a lot mentally. So what it does to benefit us is, number one, it reduces stress. Obviously, yeah, that's what meditation is all about. So stress reduction, and most common reason that a lot of people meditate is because it also controls anxiety, promotes emotional health, enhances self-awareness, lengthens attention span, and may reduce age-related memory loss too, which is a really good thing because we're all afraid of memory loss as we grow older, and can generate kindness as well. Well, this is an unexpected benefit of conducting meditation, and it also helps fighting addictions as well. So I gave you guys some ways how to meditate, or benefits of meditation. So the question I want to ask you guys today is, when you meditate, I mean, if you do, how do you do? What kind of things you do while you guys meditate? Maybe you guys listen to some nice chill music in the background running, or could be doing nothing, just reading. How do you guys do? Let us know through YouTube live chat so I can go through them and learn how to meditate for myself too. Anyway, since it's a Thursday evening, I am going to walk you guys through what's going to happen. So, of course, we're going to have Meet You Up, and today we're going to be joined by Amho, and they consist of the genius musician bassist Koo Bo-nam and the drummer Kim Seung-ho. And don't go anywhere because they're going to be putting out live performance as well for us tonight. 한국 여러분들, 아모님들 보러 오신 분들이 많으신 것 같은데 오늘 아모님들에게 하고 싶은 말씀이 있으시면 저희 오피셜 웹사이트 www.arirang.com에 들어가시면 라디오너스 배너가 있습니다. 배너를 누르시면 send message가 있으니까요. 거기서 쓰고 싶으신 말씀을 쓰셔서 보내주시면 됩니다. 그게 아니면 저희 인스타그램 그리고 트위터도 있어요. RNUS _ 아래짝대기 그리고 아리랑 라디오를 통해서 DM을 보내주시면 그쪽으로 온 메시지도 읽어드리니까요. 많은 참여 부탁드리겠습니다. Anyway, what I just told the Korean fans of Amho, who's going to be joining us for the second half, is how they participate if they have anything to say to the members of Amho. Well, you guys too. If you guys want to participate too, not just the second half, but to the first half too. Send in your message through our official website, www.arirang.com. Just click on the banner and you guys will see send message button right there. And we also have our Instagram and Twitter available 24/7, RNUS _ Arirang Radio. And you guys are not used to it yet, I know for a fact. But we also have our email, Radion'us @gmail.com. So send in your message through there as well. Anyway, Aimlita, haven't seen your face in a while. Thank you so much for tuning in. She says, hey, yo, Sam D, what's up? So, with that, we're going to take a short song break and be back for more. This is Higher by Cloudy Bay and Driver by Che Nak Pa.
아쉽다는 걸 없어 babe 너와 나라면 팔자는 내내 거짓이란 걸 적는 건 내 할 일이 아냐 너를 위한 모든 게 표가 됐었지 이런 게 밤이든 낮이든 에어 너가 길을 댄 그때 뛰는 소리들 너는 울었었지만 아직 그 이유를 난 몰라 누군 미웠겠지만 상관없지 너와 난 쟤는 평생 모를 거야
터지지 마봐 생각이 필요하단 말야 이렇게 가다 보면 더 이상 no more 할 게 없어진다고 아마 Feeling me 있어 그 more than drive me 나 이제 네 위에 올라타 좀 멀리 아주 멀리 안전한 여행을 위한 나의 매일같이는 어디로 떠나가지만 돌아만 몰라 Wanna see, wanna find, wanna feel 너의 모든 것 우리는 넌 나의 big love 끝없이 찾아가는 driver 조금씩 멀리 Wanna see, wanna find, wanna feel 우리 모든 것 생각은 하지 말고 내게 말해줄래 Okay 거기 귀찮아 하는 건 또 아냐 내 몸이 다 말해주잖아 이렇게 가다 보면 더 이상 no more 할 게 없어진다고 아마 Feeling me 있어 그 more than drive me 나 이제 네 위에 올라타 좀 멀리 아주 멀리 안전한 여행을 위한 나의 매일같이는 어디로 떠나가지만 돌아만 몰라 Wanna see, wanna find, wanna feel 너의 모든 것 우리는 넌 나의 big love 끝없이 찾아가는 driver 조금씩 멀리 Wanna see, wanna find, wanna feel 우리 모든 것 생각은 하지 말고 내게 말해줄래 Okay 거기 이젠 서로를 안고 잠시 시동을 꺼줘 지구와 같은 밤 고개 돌리는 너와 새로운 시작도 좋아 우린 최고의 드라이버 지난 추억은 바이바이 Feeling me 있어 그 more than drive me 나 이제 네 위에 올라타 좀 멀리 아주 멀리 안전한 여행을 위한 얘들아 이제는 미안 서로를 위해서만 우리 매일같이는 어디로 떠나가지만 돌아만 몰라 Wanna see, wanna find, wanna feel 너의 모든 것 우리는 넌 나의 big love 끝없이 찾아가는 driver 조금씩 멀리 Wanna see, wanna find, wanna feel 우리 모든 것 생각은 하지 말고 내게 말해줄래 Okay 거기
Hope you guys enjoyed these two songs we just played for you, which was Higher and Driver. And before we move on to the answers from you guys regarding the question I asked you guys about meditation, Neri says, 이센스 저금통 들으셨나요? Did you listen to Piggybank by E-Sense, the rapper from South Korea? Unfortunately, no, not yet. 아직 듣지는 못했는데 한번 나중에 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 되게 좋은가 봐요. 많은 분들이 좋아하시더라고요. And this next one from 별이다 says, I'm whole with the heart emoji. And Jay's one says, 쌤들 라이브라고요? They're actually going to put out a live performance? Really? Yes, they are going to be putting out a live performance for all of us, so stay tuned. KJM님이 암호 드디어 나왔다! 암호 finally! Yay! Thank you so much for tuning in. And 뽐님도요, 우리 쌤들 잘 부탁드립니다. Please take good care of our teachers tonight. Anyway, if you guys enjoy the show, please, not only being the fan of Amos, but also please feel free to be our regular listener too for the show Radion'us. This show runs every day from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. All you gotta do is just press that subscribe button and hit that notification button. Anyway, I got an interesting message from Stacy Wiley. Says, good morning, Sam C. Well, Sam C is the one who's hosting 4 to 6 show. I am actually Sam S, just to make it clear for you. But thank you so much for tuning in. So going back to the question I asked you, how do you guys meditate? Siska Andriani says, I am an extroverted person, but alone time sometimes could be nice too. Not real meditation though. For me, because when I just try it, I just end up sleeping or enjoy listening to music. Also end up sleeping. Well, good for you, because sleeping is also a kind of or a form of meditation. Us zoning out and thinking about nothing going on to clear our mind. So I think in that case, you're doing a perfect job on meditating, Siska. Thank you so much for sharing. And Jay's one says, 멍 때리기 is a good way, I guess. Well, zoning out in Korean, 멍 때리기, is also considered meditation, I personally reckon. And interesting thing, though, we have this annual zoning out competition. And it first got famous because Crush, the R&B singer-songwriter, was placed #1 for that competition a while ago. I believe that was sometime around 2016 to 2017. So interesting competition. If you guys want to participate, refer to their official website, which I don't know. Just type in things like annual zoning out competition in South Korea, and you'll find your information there. And Stacy Wiley says, I meditate to listen soft rock K-pop songs to clear my head and reading a book after I meditate. Well, good for you. So the question is, what kind of soft rock K-pop songs do you listen to? Because from what I know, we don't have a lot of soft rock scene in South Korean music industry. So tell us the bands you listen to on a daily basis or when you meditate, so we can listen to it all together for Song of the Day, which we will get to real soon. And don't go anywhere, guys, because today we're going to delve into a song request from Heather B, who requested or recommended the song called Sour Grapes by Le Sserafim, and I'm going to dissect it into pieces to talk about it. So wait for that moment. And this next one is from Benny, says, my meditation, music, even slow K-pop tracks. Well, what kind of music you listen to? That's what I want to ask. And Jennifer Danzella Jazak says, for meditation, I do listening to my favorite music and do painting mandalas or acrylic pictures or crochet some amigurumi. Oh, well, good to see another Japanese culture right there. So, it's the Japanese art of knitting or crocheting small stuffed yarn creatures. If you guys are not familiar with what amigurumi is. So, it's spelled A-M-I-G-U-R-M-I-S. Just look that up on the internet, and it's pretty cute. So, try it out for yourself. It actually does help you to meditate. And last but not least, from Flav Arts says, meditation, I can't really say that I'm doing that, but I usually just listen to some soft music to get relaxed, or I paint if I have time for it. You know what? Speaking of meditation, this is not precisely K-pop, but I found a perfect meditation song for myself recently, which is called Spirit 2.0 by Sampha. So take a listen to it. You guys will know what I mean. It lifts the mood like no other songs. It does help us to meditate, or help me to meditate. Anyway, with that, I'm going to cut that right there and move on to Song of the Day. And like I mentioned, we are going to take a listen to a song recommendation from Heather B called Sour Grapes by Le Sserafim. And the thing, what I loved about this song is I didn't know until I took a listen to it yesterday, honestly. So the fact that it kept it very minimal throughout the whole song, but to make it sounding interesting, they added a lot of trivial elements and slight differences in arrangements. For example, a lot of reverse hi-hat samples being used intermittently for some parts of the song was very interesting for me, and the intro's string spiccato theme being used only for the parts that needs to be emphasized, such as the pre-chorus and chorus part, what I thought was kind of interesting to listen to, and actually make us to long for more. You know, when sometimes in a song we wish they had more of the certain instruments or SFXs, but they just keep it short to make us keep longing. That's why we listen to the song over and over again unconsciously, which I personally think this song did a perfect job at. And I like the ambience transition from verse to chorus part, or pre-chorus part. All of a sudden, it feels like we're in a different listening environment. Not talking about the vocal, but environment, instrument-wise. It was a bit narrow during the verse to sound-wise to make us more focused to the vocal, but as soon as the pre-chorus kicks in, it widened the musical ambience to give us the feeling of being in a huge space I don't know if it's the right term to use, but space is the only word I can think of right now. Anyway, I could go on with the list forever, but I'm going to let you guys come up with your opinions about this song. So with that, we're going to take a listen to it right away by Le Seraphim with Sour Grapes. How did you guys enjoy this song by Le Seraphim with Sour Grapes? And I wanted to go through some of the opinions about this song, but you guys decided not to share your opinions about it other than your impression about this song. So, for example, Chell says, this is a really good song and listen to their other songs and enjoy them too. Have put all on my playlist. Well, thank you so much. And Claire Hardiker says, yep, Sour Grapes is the pick today. Siska Andriani, ooh, the Sour Grape song, nice one, Heather. Stacy Wiley, listening, Le Seraphim, and Day 6. Well, good to have a fan of Le Seraphim here. And by the way, I feel so sorry that Heather is not with us right now, who's the one that actually recommended this song for me to listen to it. So anyway, Heather B, I kept my side of promise. So if you are here, let us know. And just like how I did today, I think I actually enjoy it. If you guys want to recommend me any song to be played for Song of the Day and listen for my opinions about it, then let us know what kind of song I should be playing. And before we move on, we got a comment from Neri says 명상할 때는 let us talk bedroom 소근소근소근 마음이 평안해집니다. So when you meditate, you have to listen to Let Us Talk, bedroom version by Samuel Seo himself. And there's this part that goes 소근소근소근. In English, that's whisper, whisper, whisper. It calms you down like no other. Thank you so much for listening. 들어주셔서 너무 감사합니다. 진짜. 그리고 기계 아닙니다. 잘하고 있어요. Heather B says, I'm here. I'm just quiet. Okay. Thank you so much for staying. And 보남바라기님께서 DM 사연도 읽어주세요. 당연히 읽어드리죠. 근데 입으로 아껴놓는 중이랍니다. 잠시만 기다려주세요. Anyway, we have to start reading your messages. And this one is from 14 Flavy. Says, Hi, Sam and everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm actually freezing outside because my cat decided not to go outside if I don't come with him. So let's bring back the French song of the week. Today, I'll introduce one singer who made his debut as a soloist in 2004. Some of us who's born in 2000s literally grew up listening to his songs. Haha, and we are still fans even after 20 years. Haha. It's called Qui on Est, or in English, that's Who We Are by M. Pokora. This song is about self-love. We should love who we are and what we have. Have all have a good day, evening. Well, thank you so much for recommending this song, Flavy. I'll definitely take a listen to it during the song break. And did I pronounce it right, though? Qui on est? Is it right? Let me know. And this next one is from Livy Renta. Says, I think my friend has a big misunderstanding. I think he thinks I like him. He keeps saying cheesy things in front of me. He keeps acting cool. Should I hit him? You know, a lot of guys, they tend to misunderstanding the emotion of a woman or women. So it is common, actually, to misunderstand a female this way. So I guess what you want to do is come up to him, be honest about your feeling that you have no feeling for him at all, and tell him to go away or let's get back into our usual friendship. So it'll help you. What do you guys think about this matter, actually? If you guys have any similar experience, please share them through YouTube live chat. I would love to know more about this kind of story. And this next one is from Mean. Says, Samuel, please congratulate me. I tried 10 times and got a Korean food license. What? Congratulations. Now I'm a Korean food chef too. Of course, I'm just a Korean chef at home. I'm gonna go to the Korean mart tomorrow and buy a lot of sauce and ingredients. I'll send you a snapshot later. Good for you and congratulations, because from what I know, Korean food licenses are one of the most hardest licenses you could ever obtain in your life. So good job. And I guess you're no longer an amateur, even though you claim to be one. You should consider yourself a pro, and I will be waiting for the picture you will be sending me in the future. Anyway, with that, we're gonna move on to song break and be back for more messages. This is 이게 사랑이지 뭐야? 효린, featuring Paul Blanco.
가치가 되고 말해 쉽게 뭐가 그렇게 복잡한가 왜 신경 끄려고 애써도 안 돼 또 오늘 얼마나 또 말해줘 내 말.
Girl, I know it's on your mind. I know it. But 이 느낌 올 때마다 위험해. 사랑 같은 건 안 하기로 했었나. So maybe wanna fall in love again. 나라는 게 잘못일 때가 많아. 너와 같은 말을 하고 다 떠나가서 소중함을 느낄 편이라서 이번에도 역시 날 놓칠 것만
Do I need you? Do I want you? Can you tell me if I need you? Do I really? 널 사랑한다 사랑한다 널 사랑한다 사랑한다 Oh 널 사랑해 I don't know If it's love, it's love 널 사랑한다 사랑한다 널 사랑한다 사랑한다 Oh 널 사랑해 I don't know If it's love, it's love 이게 사랑이지 뭐야
너가 없는 이 집에 입에 고요하면 시끄러 나도 모르게 널 생각해 oh no
보고 싶어 한마디면 I come and give you all this love
I don't know 이거 하나는 나를 또 미치게 되면 난또
Are you a 바보 I know 내가 네가 좋다잖아 Do I need you Do I want you Can you tell me if I need you Do I really 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 Oh 널 사랑해 I don't know oh no oh oh If it's love it's love 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 Oh 널 사랑해 I don't know oh no oh If it's love it's love 이게 사랑이지 뭐야 Oh inside Oh this love Oh inside this love 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 Oh 널 사랑해 I don't know oh no If it's love it's love 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 널 사랑하는 널 사랑한다 Oh 널 사랑해 I don't know oh no If it's love it's love 이게 사랑이지 뭐야
From the hottest K-pop acts to the latest Korean culture-related news, we've got you covered right here on Radion'us. Hope you guys enjoyed that previous song by Hyorin. And about the song, Claire Hardiker says the music video for Hyorin's new song is so good. Well, I'll definitely take a look at it after the show is over. And Siska Andriani also shared, "Ooh, this Hyorin song is today's Sam C's song of the day. Love this song." And you know what, guys? Neri, a Korean listener, says, 근데 영어로 듣고 한국어로 답 따라도 되는 건지 혼돈 약간 왕따 느낌인데 이거 맞죠? So the thing about her is that she feels a little left out right now because she's the only one speaking in Korean. So with that, why don't we welcome this new listener, Neri, to become our regular listener by within a couple of days, actually. Guys, welcome her. Yay! Anyway, this next set of messages, this first one is from Tasmia Tassin says, "Hi, DJ Sam. What do you think about putting coconut shavings on boiled rice? My father eats it almost every night, and I find it kind of disgusting because I like coconut shavings as it is, and boiled rice goes well with savory, spicy, sour, and bitter side dishes. Coconut shavings shouldn't be a side dish." Why not? I don't understand why, though. So, he puts his coconut shavings on boiled rice. Well, what's so wrong with that? They even have this dish called coconut rice, and it's known to be fluffy, not gluey at all. So if you guys don't like the texture of gluten of regular rice, then this might be a perfect alternative for some people. And I guess in this case, your dad is enjoying it, so I think you should support him. Well, support is kind of weird word to use in this situation, but the thing is, I support him, and I think I want to try it out. So maybe during the weekend, along with, what was the dish again? I learned a new recipe from one of y'all yesterday, actually. Sinigang. So I've been planning to make that one during the weekend. So along with sinigang, I will prepare myself a coconut rice. Thank you so much. And this next one, wow, you guys are saying hi to Neri. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let's welcome all the Korean listeners. Anyway, this next one is from Pandy. Panda says, "Hi, Sam D. You asked about ways to relax, right? Sometimes simply looking outside the window can relieve stress, LOL. Or you can also do some activity books, like Sudoku or coloring books. Watch a light movie or series. Playing The Sims, haha, etc. Hope you enjoy a relaxing evening or day, everyone." Well, looking outside a window just blankly. I guess it depends on what kind of view you have through that window. Me personally, I was fortunate enough to live in a suburban area, not in the middle of Seoul. I get to witness a lot of beautiful scenes around where I live. For example, when I open up my window, the first thing I see is a huge farm. It's a rice farm. They're not growing anything at this moment. But the thing is, it's beautiful. And maybe, since you mentioned it, I think I'm going to try it out after I get back home. And this next one is from 4ERH114 says, I started going to the gym. There's something I always think about. Should I take a shower at the gym or take a shower at home? Because I'm a bit shy. Well, me personally, I hate being soaked in sweat, so I was usually the one who would take shower after working out. But I want to know about you guys. What would you guys do? Would you guys take a shower at the gym, or would you guys just head back home and take a shower there? Let us know during the song break. This is Lucky Strike by Loopy and Air Force One by Odd Eye Circle.
So, here we go.
Straight to the games and I'm falling. Straight to the game set up balling. 멋쟁이 gang 토닝 rings. 도시 성공이 난 only only 내 태도 like balling. Straight to the top 또 빨리 black and white 속에 gray 내 건 balling. Straight to the top, straight to the top, and just straight with all on 대로 들리는 대로 다 믿어. 비벼보기 싫은 slide 다 똑같아 들어. 짧은 통화 한 통화에 딜식은 땀을 흘려. 통화가 길어져 이번 건 수치의 체감. 관심을 늘어 네 익숙한 연출 사는 게좀 들기가 나지겨. 사진 여유 꽤가 바닥난 여. 불ля로 이제 건물 꿈이 가득한 여기 쫓아 없는 겨울. 존재도 안에 병명이 존재도 안에 병명이 이제는 남은 선수 곧 빠져 예능 거품 하자가 만영 거울 속에도 서는 시작도 못한 어른 별할 거 없는 젊음 너의 실패는 선물 분위기는 내가 선도 굶지만 자란 어른 대만 남은 선수 너의 실패는 선물 Straight to the game set up bowling 멋쟁이 gang 토닝 rings 도시 성공이 난 only 내 태도 like bowling Straight to the top 또 빨리 black and white 속에 gray 내 건 balling Straight to the top straight to the top and just straight with all Straight to the games and I'm balling gang 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 gang
This is according to the Ministry of the Interior and Safe Day. Rain is forecasted throughout the entire nation, so please be aware of the following. In the event of torrential rain in the upper reaches, please avoid approaching to the lower reaches, as there is a risk of river flooding or swift current accidents, and be cautious of riverside walking trails. In basements or underground shopping areas, evacuate to higher ground immediately if water begins to accumulate on the floor or if there is a sewage backup. Continuous rainfall can weaken the ground, leading to the collapse of retaining walls, embankments, or landslides. Please refrain from approaching high-risk areas. Refrain from going outside, especially for seniors and disabled, and please be extra careful for the safe day. Now we go back to our regular program. You're listening to Arirang Radio.
All right, I'm back, guys. Yeah, hi again. And by the way, Neri sent another song request called Do by myself, Samuel Seo. Well, you know what? Since I never abuse authority as a radio DJ, I never play my own song voluntarily, yet I can play my songs if you guys request them. So just like this person, Neri, if you guys want to hear my songs through radio shows, please send them in for the segments on Fridays, or could be Udi playlist on Sundays. That's when we play most of your song requests there. So yeah, keep them coming. Anyway, Deborah Rajo says, good morning, most handsome DJ. Our road time is progressing and we continue to listen. As always, your show gets us going. Thank you so much for the nice words, Deborah. Glad to know you're there. And Pichu says, hello, Sam. Hello, everyone. Well, thank you so much. Glad you made it on time. Anyway, guys, it's time for us to move on to O Snapshot. And this segment is all about us watching a picture or a video from our listener and start talking about it. So let's get to our picture or a video of the day. Doo-doo-doo. So in front, I'm seeing a dream catcher, and on the left, I think I'm seeing a photo. Is that a painting? And on the right side, there's a CD player. And guys, by the way, this is a video and I'm about to play it, and it does contain a certain sound of a song that's being played through that CD player, but I think something's wrong with the cable right now that the audio is not going through. So I'm just going to play it. Let's just watch the video. So something is being played right now. Is the audio going out right now? Let us know, guys, if you guys can hear the song. Well, a nice piano track is being played in the background. I believe that's from the CD player, and that's a very soothing moment. Oh, I know why this person sent in this video. So since we talked about meditation, I guess this is the way this person meditates, listening to nice, relaxing piano tracks, looking at that dream catcher, and that's about it. So let's find out who sent this video. Thank you so much once again. And this one is from Red Blue OXO. I quit my job after 4 years. Don't worry about it. I'm going to another company in a week. Congratulations. I was taking a week off from work and thinking about what to do first. And then I came up with it. Let's have some time to escape from reality. So I'm spending the whole day doing nothing and not thinking about anything and spending it more moderately boring. But I'm really happy. This time will never come back. I'll be as absent-minded as possible. The video is when I played the CD player after a long time. Even the sound of the CD player spinning was affectionate. I was glad to hear it for a long time. Yeah, I think I can totally relate. You know, the time when we're alone and house being all silent, listening to the sounds that we kind of missed out. Generally, sounds from the clocks or sounds from water, sounds from the, I don't know, something, a lot of trivial sounds that's going on. And even the crickets, especially where I live, a lot of crickets tend to make sound throughout the whole night, which I really enjoy, but I didn't know it was that beautiful until I started paying attention to it. So this person, in a good way, started really appreciating the small things in his or her life. So I guess that's a good thing. And thank you so much for sending in the video. It was really nice and relaxing for us to watch it too. I believe you guys felt the same way too, right? Anyway, this is how you guys participate. All you gotta do is just send in a picture or a video to our official Instagram, RNUS_Arirang Radio, and we're good to go. So, we're going to take a short song break and be back to wrap up the first half. This is 구름다리 by Taylor. And yes, that's the only song we're going to listen to, guys. See you guys soon.
날 수 없죠. 그대 모든 걸 알고 싶어. 알고 싶어요. 난 알고 싶죠. 그대의 모든 걸 전부 다 전부 다 내게 말해줄 순 없는 건가요? 아니면 내게 말할 수 없는 건가요? 그때 혹시라도 내가 뭘 잘못했나요? 왜 저기저 놈한테만 잘해주나요? Don't you tell me you're falling in love. Don't you tell me you're falling in love. Don't you tell me you're falling. Don't you tell me, don't you tell me you're falling in love. 난 알 수 없죠. 그때 모든 걸 알고 싶어. 난 알고 싶죠. 그대의 모든 걸 전부 다 전부 다 내게 말해줄 순 없는 건가요? 아니면 내게 말할 수 없는 건가요? 그대 혹시라도 내가 뭘 잘못했나요? 저 놈한테만 더 잘해주나요? So don't you tell me you're falling in love. Don't you tell me you're falling in love. Don't you tell me you're Don't you tell me, tell.
All right, so Sarah Lewis Walsh says what this song called. So the song is called 구름다리, and I couldn't find the English name of that track, but I believe it's called Cloud Bridge in English, by an artist named Taylor, Taylor. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and it is time for us to wrap up the first half. But before we move on, Neri says, 한 번도 사무엘님 노래를 직접 튼 적이 없다니. 청, Let Us Talk, 개나리, 창문, 연희동 신청할게. 알리고 싶은 게 산점이인데 저희가 송 리퀘스트는 금요일, 일요일에 좀 많이 받고 있어요. 그래서 금요일에도 들어와 주시면 너무 좋을 것 같습니다, 네일님. 그때 한번 많이 틀어보도록 하죠. Anyway, Deborah Rajo says R&B vibe nice. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. And KT Troublefield says, hello, I normally just listen to the Radion'us on Sirius XM. I hope everyone has a great day or night. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoy the show, please feel free to be our regular listener. You know, since it's a radio show, the more listener we have, the better. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the first half and come back with the second half. This is, after listening to a short song, this is Jung Seung-hwan with 동경.
서로 너무도 다른 세상에 살아왔죠. 한번 스쳐 지났을 뿐 그 후로 난 멀리서 이렇게 기다려왔죠. 언젠가는 내 헛된 꿈이 꼭 이루어질까. 날 기억이 날까요. 내 이름조차 생각이 날까요. 누군가 매일 그대를 위해 늘 기도해온 거랄까요. 그대가 난 부럽죠. 나 같은 사람 너무나 흔하겠죠. 혹시나 그대 알고 있나요. 얼마나 행복한 사람인지. 아껴왔던 내 맘이 흔하게 묻혀질까봐 단 한 번도 편지조차 못했는데. 날 기억이 날까요. 내 이름조차 생각이 날까요. 그대는 이미 누군가에게 큰 의미라는 거랄까요. 그대를 사랑해요. 나도 모르게 이렇게 돼버렸죠. 혹시나 그대 알고 있나요. 그날 이후로 지금까지 매일 그대 곁에서 맴돌았다는 걸. 그대를 지켜왔었다는 걸. 날 사랑하면 안 돼요. 단 하루라도 그럴 수는 없나요. 어떤 생각이란 걸 알지만 한 번은 말하고 싶었죠. 사랑해도 되나.
Here are responsive safety tips for floods. When heavy rains are forecasted in your region, secure evacuation shelters and emergency contacts. Evacuate first if drains start to backflow. Escape if basement apartments, subway, and underground shopping malls start to submerge as well. Children and elderly will be barely able to climb underground stairs when the water level hits their shins. Turn off the electricity before you evacuate. Wear sneakers instead of rain boots. Water will get inside them, making it hard for you to walk. If the water level outside is over your knees, you won't be able to open the door alone. In that case, call others for help. If you can still open the door, call 119. If the underground parking lot starts to submerge, leave your car and evacuate. When the water slides into the parking lot, your car won't move due to the water pressure. Refrain from going to the parking lot to check your car. If you're driving, avoid entering